Like what you see?
Also, his master skin looks fucking terrible. Worst master skin in the fucking game. Okay, so...
Because it's a masturbator skin.
I would usually pick armor-piercing rounds or shredder grenade. 25% of nothing is grenade. Nothing.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. I seem to. I usually pick shredder grenade, but I did dash last game, and I don't know. It seemed like noticeable, but then again, it's a very short dash, so.
Yeah, like better positioning is
What
always
say you and I
preferable
do a
to
dance?
that small amount of dash. But yeah, overkills or armor-piercing rounds probably what most people pick, and it's just, I don't know, shredder grenades is a fun talent.
You don't even have to tell me for 4, because I can't not have Vampiric Assault. I'm way too aggressive.
Yeah, I would usually say that maybe, or Melting Point. Melting Point is really good, actually.
Well, I was just gonna say, when I feel more comfortable with a guy and I got a hang on him, I want to try, like, a grenade build, so I will do Melting Point. Like, I saw that when I unlocked it, and it looks pretty sweet.
What say you and I do a little dance?
See, I think, like, quarterback is probably the best here, because that's just amazing. 1-7, like, that's just such a long grenade. Like, rapid fire can be good, but it's still, after attacking for 3 seconds, 50% is... I mean, if you wanted to go full, like, I gotta do all the damage, there's no one else on the team that can be doing damage, rapid fire is pretty good.
It seems like rapid fire, though, is more for, like, if you want to be a siege person or NPC killer, because it's just too much moving. I don't use my basic attack that much against players, because they move around and out of your range too much, so... I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad, it just seems like, you know, if you have to be a siege guy on your team, then that would be, like, more useful.
Something like that. I mean, Odin is, like, a given. Drilling laser...
against people that had the other thing, and it was pathetic. I was like, yeah, whatever.
You have to have a really good team that knows you're going to pick drilling laser if you want to play drilling laser. It's really powerful with the 20 buff that you get for it, but if you don't have a team that can work around you using laser, I mean, there's no point in getting it. In pub, there's probably never a point to get it.
Dude, Odin gets a nuke. That's all I need to know. I mean, yeah. The next one, though, is kind of tricky, because I have actually, the 3 I've tried that I like, is I like Lead Rain. It's nice slowing your target, especially if you're 1v1ing somebody. The Stim Pack, I tried that last game, which is why I was dashing all over the place when we were attacking stuff, but yeah, actually, come to think of it, never mind. But the other one, Relentless, that one was really handy in the game where we got totally crushed because we had basically 3 bots on our team, but it's like, I stayed alive a lot easier and longer because of all their stuns and shit that they had.
Yeah, if they have a massive amount of CC, Relentless is pretty good. I think Lead Rain is probably the best talent in that tier. But I mean, also, you know, situationally, Relentless could be great. Maybe situational. I mean, everything in this tier is situationally good. But I would say Lead Rain is the best overall.
What say you and I do a little dance?
I'm just telling you what I'm thinking, because it's good to know, like, if my thinking is correct, you know, which is why I'm also telling you what I was thinking. So, in that tier, it seems like I was actually pretty much on point with that. So next.
I don't like lock and load or executioner can be amazing, I guess, if you have a team built around it, but it's not, because it's pub games. It's never going to happen. Concussion grenade's probably the best in the tier.
Like, lock and load, like, you're wound up, but then your minigun, like, unwinds up, like, almost instantly. So, like, I got that once, but I was like, I never noticed any movement speed difference.
What say you and I do a little dance?
So, yeah.
Let's see, what's this? I don't know, can't you move and attack with him, though?
No. No, you. As soon as you move, he stops shooting unless you're using, the, you know, Q. What, are you going to try him?
Yeah.
Don't believe me.
I just want to make sure I'm 100% on the mechanics.
Lock and load.
And I don't want to give out bad advice.
But I have been using, like, since I had it unlocked.
You just have to orb walk.
I didn't hear no magic
You
word.
mean move forward, shoot until
you have to
move forward, shoot. Yeah.
It just takes like a second and it winds down. But as long as you're moving and shooting, yeah, it still works.
But he doesn't shoot while he's moving.
You're rushing me?
I mean, like, are you looking at my stream?
No.
This is where, like, playing Dota would help, like, knowing how to play carries.
Yeah, I was doing that. It's just, I didn't know, it didn't seem like his movement speed, it seemed like his gun was winding down almost instantly. So it was like, I'm shooting, and then, like, you know, I'd get stunned, well, not stunned, but like pushed back or something, and by the time I was in range, even though I was ahead of them originally, it had already wound down and I had to move. I'm just saying, it doesn't seem, I'm not saying it's useless, it just doesn't seem like, I don't understand how that could be really good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the movement speed is very good.
The grenades seem pretty sweet, because,
what you see?
Increase on fight by 100%.
Yeah, I still don't think lock and load is that great. Like, it's not bad, but, you know, it's a grenade range. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't remember what his health pool is late game, but it's probably not good enough to make 30% of it actually make you survivable. Like, that's something you would get if you had laser and we're like, oh man, I just need to squeak out every bit of survivability possible.
That would, yeah, it would be like when we were level 20, I had like 3,000 hit points or something, so it wasn't much.
Yeah, it's not that great. I mean, Big Red Button is like, oh man, this is so fun, but definitely if you were playing it serious, it would be Bolt. Even though I'd still say Big Red Button.
Nuke!
Yeah, I know. I'm saying if you were 100% serious in a competitive setting, it would actually probably be 50-50 depending on your comp.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. I understand what you're saying, though. Because that is pretty sweet. I did take that before. It's basically Flash from League of Legends.
Yeah.
With a longer range. But yeah, no, I mean nuke, man. The whole reason I bought this guy was to nuke people. And I am not disappointed.